Hello, everyone. Can y'all see me? Hello, Miss Gail. Hello, Miss Gail. Hello, Lady Bear. Hey, DB. Welcome in. I'll wait just another minute before I get started. I'm not planning on being on too long because I know everybody's got things to do and whatnot. And so we're just going to make a couple silicone items and then we'll get out of here, if that's okay with everybody. So everybody can hear me, right? I'm not too loud. Okay, well, it's just the three of us for now. So I'll go ahead and get started, okay? So as y'all know, I am in my silicone era, bead era. And so I thought it'd be fun to make a keychain and a beaded pin with these silicone beads. So before we get started, I'm going to show a couple examples of things that I've been making. So here's the first one, my little Frankenstein. And then here's a keychain. And then here's another one. Yeah, I made this one for like Easter. And as you can see, it hasn't been used yet. Thank you, DB. And also, the keychain we're making today, or I'm going to make today, I'm using string, but also here's another one that you can use, but it's not using string. It's a keychain, a bar. So, and my kids go to a high school when their mascot's tigers, and these are the colors. So that's why I made this one. Alrighty, well, let's get started. Are y'all ready? Do y'all want to do the pin or the keychain first? Let me know in the chat, please. While y'all are doing that, I'll be right back because I forgot scissors. Either keychain. Okay, and I forgot one more. So here's another keychain that I made with string. It's tigers. Can y'all see that, or is it upside down? Hopefully y'all can see that. And what's cool about these, they glow in the dark. They glow in the dark. So you can't see them too well, but they do, I promise. Okay. So we'll do the keychain first, if that's okay, because it'll probably take the longest. And then we'll make the pin, and the pin won't take too long. So I wrote down my supplies. So for the keychain, like I said, you can do the bars like this one. And most of this I've found on Amazon, which y'all know I struggle with Amazon. Hello, Up Designs. Thank you for coming and watching. Anyone else I missed, welcome in. Thank you. So you can get, and it comes with this, without this. And I'll show you real quick. See, you just unscrew this part. And you just take the beads off. And then you screw it back on. And that's your key bar that you can use also. So, and then all you do is, my little tiger, you see it has a hole at the top and the bottom. So all I'm going to do is take this and put it in, maybe, and slide it up. And then you just take your next silicone bead and slide it in. And then your other one, because most of these are top and bottom. This is real easy. So you got that, and then you take this little, your bottom part, and you just screw it in. As tight as it will go. And if you want to put super glue on it, you can. And then there you go. You got your simple keychain. Okay. So now the supplies you will need is, I've got black and white nylon cord satin string. Is 2 millimeter with 110 yards. So I'm using white today, but I also got it in black. I've got my keychain swivel. I got 100-piece swivel snap hooks with key ring. Amazon. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. Also, I've got my beads that we're using today. You can use 12 millimeter or 15 millimeters, which whenever you prefer. I use a variety of each. Also, you can use the 20 millimeters rhinestone beaded beads for pins. But you can also use those for keychains. As you can see, these are the 20 millimeter rhinestone ones. They call them rhinestones, I guess. But that's what I'm talking about when I say 20 millimeters stones. And then I've got also, maybe, let me find it. Hold on. My loop turner. Can everybody see that? You see how it has a hook on the bottom of it right here? that's what I will be using to get the beads to come through on the keychain to help me out. And also, I don't know if this one has it, but it usually has a little flap right here, but I guess mine broke off, but it's okay. So the first thing I do is when I'm making a keychain is I take my string, and yeah, I'm just going to be honest. I don't know how much. Just cut you some. Like I double mine, and then I just cut it. And if you have too much, it's okay because you can always cut it off. Also, you will need I use a lighter to burn the ends off at the end. So you will need that also. So the string is it's nylon cord satin string. I got it off Amazon, so it's really soft. So I cut it like yay long, not real sure. And then you're going to put it together, double it. So you have your end loop and then that. So then I'm going to take my keychain, and you're just going to make like a little knot at it. And I like mine to be even. I'm picky. So I've got it through the loop. Can everybody see that? How I got it? And then I'm just going to stick this part through the end. And then you've got your knot. Everybody see how I did that? Okay, so once you're done with all that, you're ready to start your keychain. So you've got your swivel part, you've got your little knot, and then you've just got this. Okay? So since y'all know I like cow print, right? I thought we would make and also you need focal beads. You can get these on Amazon. There's a place that I get mine from. It's called the Silicone Bead Store. They have good stuff. Different kind of focals. I got some off of Etsy, just different places. But this is the one I'm using today. It's got a cowgirl hat and it says, "Let's go, girls." I thought that was really cute. So, and then, of course, I've got to have a black one. Hey, Jess, welcome in. And then I've got my cow silicone bead. And then I've got like this little pink disco ball kind of looking one. And if I have room, I may add a rhinestone one. It's kind of like clear silver. Can y'all see the different colors? Okay. So it don't really matter how you put it in. I always put this at the bottom of it. That's my preference. You don't have to. You can put it in the middle. Let me show you the one. This is one I made also. Like it was in the thumbnail. So like you could put this one in the middle and then have these two silicone beads at the bottom. It's like whatever you prefer. I like it at the bottom, but that's just me. So, you can do it however you would like. So the first thing is, okay, this. Do y'all want, I'm going to ask for y'all's input. Do you think that one goes first, the pink one, or the cow print? Which one do you would like to see at the top of my keychain? Let me know in the chat, please. Pink, solid black. Okay, let's do pink and then I'll do black, okay? So I'm taking this one, and this hook is actually too big to go through it. So this is not silicone, this is actually acrylic. So you can put acrylic on it. So I have a smaller one, but guess what? It's not in here with me. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take my key ring, and I've got one, and I'm going to stick it through the hole just like that. And then I'm going to drop it. Actually, I shouldn't have dropped that, but and then I may have to go get my other beaded. So I'm going to try to stick this back in that hole. Can y'all see? Or other string back through the hole, hopefully. So y'all can maybe see. And sometimes it'll go through and sometimes it won't. So just hope and pray it goes through. And look, it did. So you see the little part coming out. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm just going to make sure, and I'm going to pull it all the way down. So there's my top so far. Okay. So now with the black one, can y'all see? Can y'all still see? What I can do with the black one is now I'm going to use my tool. So I'm going to stick it in this little hole on both sides like that. And then I'm going to take both of my strings and I'm going to hold it like this, and I'm going to loop it like that. Oh, sorry, guys, girls. I'm going to loop it like that. So loop it, and then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to pull it through. Like you have to pull it pretty good to get it to go in. And you know it's not going to do right today because I'm live for the first time. But you're just going to pull it. Like you have to use the muscles. And sometimes it will get, you see how I got it started through this side? Now I'm trying to get it through this part. And then I got it like that. And then most of the time you can use the pull thing. It usually comes off, but unfortunately some of my black got hung in it, but you can't tell it now. So you see how that works, how I did that. And then you just slide it down. And then we're going to do this. I'm going to do the same thing for the cow one. I'm going to stick my loop turner through the hole. And I'm going to pull it again like that. And hopefully this one will go through smoother. You just have to pull. Pull. And I think it's caught on the other end. So, because you see, so I may have to retry this one. And if that happens, just pull it out like that and start over. And it wouldn't be so bad if I had my smaller one. But I just don't want to go get it. Because I don't want to keep y'all on here long. I know some of y'all are working. All right, so here we go. Maybe. Yes. You see how I got it through? So I can just keep pulling it and see how it came through. And then just slide it down. And then with this one, I can't get my needle through it. So I'm going to have to do the same thing as I did this one, is just stick it through there. And sometimes I can get both of them to go through there at the same time. Just like that. And then you just pull it. And then, so we've got one more part, our focal bead. And so I turn mine this way so I'm looking at it. So I'm looking at it like this to make sure I get this the correct way to look like that. Sorry. Because we don't want it upside down, right? So what I do is I take one string. Actually, let me take this. Can y'all see? Hopefully. And then I just take one string and loop it and pull it through. And see, put it upside down. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to stick it through and pull it. And I'm going to take my other string and I should be able to get it through there also. And I did. Can y'all see the little tail sticking out? And then I'm just going to pull this one till it's even. And then you've got your keychain. So the last thing that we have to do is tie it off, and then I clip it and burn it. So what do y'all think? Y'all like it? So now all I'm doing, hey Karen, welcome in. So you just take it, and you see how much I got extra? It's fine. Like, you can put as many of these beads as you want to. If you wanted these up here and then added more, you could do that also. So it's just up to you. But I'm just going to knot it once. 2 times, 3 times. I usually probably do it, that's 3 times, maybe 5, because what you don't want it to do is you have your little hole and you see if I go to slide it, it's coming undone. So you try to make the knot big so you don't have to worry about it coming through. Hello, Renee. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. So now you can kind of see how it's getting bigger. I still can slide it through, but we just keep making it bigger. And if you have to, sometimes I'll double it. And do it that way, and then just slide it. Slide it down. Maybe if it will cooperate with me. Just keep sliding it down. Not real sure what I did, but oh, there we go. Maybe not. All right, let's try this again, y'all. I'm sorry. You know, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen on live when stuff don't go right. All right, let's try this again. So I'm going to double knot it or loop it. So I got my two little knots, and then I'm going to stick it. And then I'm just going to work my way down so it's close to the focal. And I'm going to pull it. And then, everybody see that? See the little knot? See how it's bigger? So now my focal bead can't go through the end of it. So I think I tied it single 5 times, and then I double knotted it. So now what I'm going to do is, so y'all can see me, and I only have one camera because I'm doing the free StreamYard, so I'm not paying high dollars to add a camera and whatnot. So if y'all can't see something, please let me know, but I've been working on it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut like right here. Or a little closer. Cut it. And these little scissors are not the best, but now, okay, so this is what we got. Everybody see that? So a lot of people will leave it like this, but I don't like that method. So I am going to take my lighter and I'm just going to burn it down until it gets like that on the bottom, because you see, you can barely see it. So that's what we're going to do. You just burn it. And then It's ooey gooey, but you can mess with it and it should work. And then here you've got your keychain. So this simple little keychain. If you missed what I said earlier, here's a keychain that you can make with the nylon cord satin string. It's 2 millimeter by 100, and it's 110 yards. Or I've got these beadable keychains, blanks, and all you do is unscrew this, and it's a bar, and you just add your beads to it. So, and then here's some more if you missed it. These are that I made with string also. These are more aggravating. Maybe I'll do a live on it, but not today. So, did everybody get how I said how we could do these? Anything I need to go over? Anybody got any questions? Thank you, everybody. Okay, so now I'm going to make a beaded pin. And this is the one that I made, my little Frankenstein. I got him off of the Silicone Bead store. They're out of Texas. So it's a local business. So I try to support local businesses. So, okay. I like this. So y'all can see my pretty background. So we're going to make a beaded pin, but we're not going to make one with Frankenstein. I thought since it's July, we will do a Christmas in July. Because I love Christmas. Thank you, Dee. Thanks, Jess. Thanks, everybody. Hopefully you can't tell that I'm nervous. Because I am, but it's so good. So now for our next project, I'm going to do the beaded pin. So I'll give you the supply list, and once again, most of this come off of Amazon because y'all know I love Amazon. So you'll need a beaded pin, and you can get a kit where it has these in it. Also, it comes with these. You can put them in. And also, it comes with the refills. Refills for the pens. Let me see if I can pull up a picture because I did not. Actually, I did bring some. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I was prepared, and guess what? I am, but I'm so nervous. So here's the refillable pens that you can get on Amazon. I got mine in the kit. So I got these, the pens, and you can get them in different colors or you can get them in black, and this with them on Amazon. So, but I'll show you how you can refill these. But these are the refillable inks. And my opinion, I love these pens because they write so good. Oh, see. So here's my smaller one that I was talking about that I didn't think I had. And I did. So you can see the two different sizes. Can y'all see the different size? This one's bigger and this one's the smaller one. So I know, Stacy, but still. So for this project, you just take a pin and you can screw it. It's got that, and then you can do like that. But most of the time I don't take the bottom part off. I take the top part off. So let me screw this back in so y'all can see. I know y'all don't want to see my face, so I'll move the camera down. So no, Gail. So I got all of that together on Amazon, and it's 150 piece, and it's beadable pins kit. If you type that in on Amazon, it should pull up, but you can buy everything separate if you want to. But when I first started, I just bought that little kit, and it had the refillables, the pins, and the what do you call these packs? Yes. So the hooks are sold separate, and you can get them off Amazon too. Or these at the Silicone store, they're based out of Texas. You can get 4 of them. So, but you also can get these on Amazon too. The littler ones, yes, I got on Amazon. They took forever. So these I bought on Amazon, and it took forever to ship, like when I got them last year. So hopefully they're not that slow. So I'm just going to screw the top of it off. Yeah, sometimes when you buy the pins, they come with refills. Some of them don't. But I just went ahead and bought the some extra, I think. And you can buy them on Temu. So that's where I got some pins. I think these come off these come off Amazon. So, okay. So we've got this, and then I'm using, I think this is I'm not sure if it's a 12 or 15 millimeter silicone bead. And then I'm using a rhinestone bead, and it's a 20 millimeter, and you can get these a 20 piece for Amazon. So it's different colors. And then my Fogel bead that I'm using is this Merry Christmas. And it's got a whole top and bottom. And also I got these off of Temu. These are it's 120 piece, 12 color, 8 millimeter rhinestones, Fogel spacer beads. So, and I'm going to use one of those today too. I think I'm going to use silver. Yeah, I like Temu too. Oh, yeah, I think I did a Grinch pin for somebody. I probably have some in my big old bag in my room. Like, it's huge, y'all. It's like bad of how much silicone stuff I have. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the 20 millimeter bead to the pin. I'm just going to stick this inside the hole and just let it drop. So you're just letting it drop. And then I am taking the red one and doing the same thing. And then I'm going to take my little silver spacer. You see that little hole? It will fit on this, I promise. You may have to just screw it down, or sometimes it'll go. So far, that's what we got. Can everybody see that? So we've got our pin. We've got our crystal 20 millimeter ball, our silicone, which is either a 12 millimeter or 15. I think it's 15. And then we've got our little spacer. So now all we have to do is take our little truck and just stick it on there. Everybody see that? It's easy. And then once you got that, you take your top, your lid, and you just screw it on to right here. And you want to get it as tight as you can. See, it has a little hole, and you just screw that in there. Sometimes it feels like it's never going to, but just keep tightening it and tighten it. And then see, you have a little cute Christmas pin that you can give somebody, or a stocking stuffer. So and then what I was going to show you, yes, you can let kids, yeah, that's a great idea. So when your ink pen runs out, all you do is take this top part off, and then you'll have a little spring, and then you just take this out because it'll be empty, and then you'll take the replacement, which of course take the red off, and just stick it in there in that little hole. Put your spring back and your top, and just screw it back on. And there you go. You've got your pen again. Very simple and easy. So, anybody have any questions? Because I'm done. Been on here almost 43 minutes. Don't seem like it. And yes, you can put other things on it. You can put like a little tassel on it. When I first seen these, my daughter liked one, and it had I think a white silicone bead, and then it had a cow, and then it had another one, and around the top it had like a little tassel. So yeah. So, but yep. And these spacers, they come in different sizes. You can look on Amazon or even the Silicone Bead Store, and they've got different things. Also, I put these lentils on there. Also, they're the 14 millimeter ones, so you can add those to pins also. And that's what I did with my Frankenstein one. I used the 14 on the blue, kind of orange and purple, was these lentils, the 14 millimeters, instead of using the silicone beads or the crystal ones, the rhinestone ones. So, there's so many different ways you can do it. And they also have smaller ones of these lentil beads that you can put on too. So, does anybody have any questions? If not, that's all I have today for y'all. I know it wasn't too long, but I don't want to keep y'all. Like I said, I just appreciate everyone coming in and supporting my channel as I get started. And hopefully I will be back on sometime. Not sure when. But yeah. Yeah, so I sell these for $5. So some people charge more, like $8 to $10. Me personally, I'm not going to charge that much. But I've been selling a lot of these, and I'm getting $5. So maybe next live, if y'all liked this content, silicone beads, I can show you how to do a lanyard. for teachers. I've made some of those also. So yeah. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, Stacy. Some people do sell them for $12, but you know, I sold quite a bit of these for $5. And like, I'm not in this business to make a killing. I enjoy it. So yeah, I think I sold almost 10 for $5. So, that was some cash that, I had. I'd rather sell it cheap than make a killing and not be able to sell any. So, you like this keychain? Or I've got this one too. So, like, two different ways. And then I made this one too. So, this one's more aggravating, but yeah. Yes, that's right. Put back towards crafting so I could buy more silicone stuff like I need it. But anyway, or this one. And these letters you can get off Amazon. And like I said, they glow in the dark. So yeah, glow in the dark. So yeah, the bar concept is 10 times easier. Thank you, Dee. Hope you have a great day also. And thanks again, everybody, for watching. So if you need, if you interested in the supplies, I can let you know. Just leave me a comment and I can let you know. So hope y'all enjoyed my little live. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Also, and I did not realize this, but Miss Becky is going on tonight, and she is making a key ring. It'll kind of look like this, but it's bigger. I make those too. So, but yeah. So hopefully I will see everybody later on her YouTube. Miss Becky, like I said, I did not realize she was going, or I would have changed it up, but I love doing these pins and keychains, and I thought for my first live I'd do something simple. So, but if you would like to see anything else in later videos, just let me know. I will do a lanyard probably next time. So, but that's it. That's all I have. Hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Oh, so what makes these aggravating is you have to put half of these on one string, and then you have to go and put the other string through them, and then you have to add this side to it, and then you have to knot it up here at the top, and then you have to pull that all the way through this. And I don't know if you can tell, you see how you see that little white cord? But anyway, so you have that strand, then you have this. Yeah, so you build your own flower, and then you connect it. You get two strings, and then you just add these to the bottom. So doing the flower is really the aggravating. Okay, yeah, I may do that as a live too. This will take a little bit longer, but I can do that. So if my next YouTube live, do you want me to do the flower, or would you like to do a lanyard? Let me know. Yes, this takes forever. And then I got this one too. So I think I put more lentil beads on this one than I did this one. So that's why this one's a little bit closer and this one's kind of spaced out. So, alrighty. Well, till my next live, and I will do the lanyards. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Thanks again. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Talk to you later. Bye.